Good morning, American Lake School students, family, and community. We are here to describe to you some safety procedures that we have instilled for when your students come back to school. First of all, safety starts at home. You need to take your temperature at home before you come to school, and if it's 100.1 or above, you need to stay at home. If you happen to forget that, we have a handy dandy temperature gauge right here that we can take your temperature when you walk into school. And again, if it's 100.1 or above, you'll need to go back home. Then the second phase of our safety procedure starts out here in the front of the school. It starts out with, we have safety stickers on the ground to keep people 6 feet apart. And the way that the students enter the school, as usual, is right there, which we've always done last year. And the second entry point for the school, come with me, is right down here is the second part. We have used those entry points for multiple years now. And the third entry point is over by the bike rack. Those are the only 3 entry points that you're allowed to use to come into our school. Now, if you have to come into the office, there are procedures in the office. And if you do have to come into the office, you need to follow the blue safety 6 feet apart distance stickers. You walk over here following this path. This actually happens to be another device where you can take your temperature. And after you're done with that, you walk up to the front office, and we have these safety plexiglass barriers for our staff members and the students. We have face masks that you can cover, because you remember, you got to wear a face mask every day you come to school. We also have some hand sanitizer. And then after you sign in and you walk this way, follow me, walk down this hall, there is going to be 2 ways, one way in the left-hand side and the right-hand side. Come on down. We will have the safety hand sanitizers spread throughout the campus, so you'll see them across the campus. And then when you come out here, again, you'll have your safety areas of where things are going to be spread around the campus. So other safety procedures that we'll have on campus are these self-dispensing hand sanitizers. And then during lunch, we're going to have, don't forget to have your masks that are required, but during lunch we will have multiple points of sale carts around campus. One of those carts might look like this. It has a safety plexiglass, it has our little eagle, and you'll be able to pick up your breakfast, lunch, and snack during this process. So at American Lake School, we want your kids and scholars to be safe all day long, even when they're in that cafeteria. So when they're in the cafeteria, we'll have tables and chairs. The tables will be separated, and each student will be 6 feet apart by the blue squares that are on the table. Also in the cafeteria, we'll actually have a pathway in the cafeteria. On the ground, you'll have arrows that actually tell students to go in one direction so kids aren't crossing paths, and they can come in, get their lunch, eat their lunch, and leave, and all be safe during the entire process. So how are we going to keep American Lake School scholars safe in the classroom? First of all, we're going to have hand sanitizer dispensers in the classrooms. We'll have these safety plexiglass around students' desks that are in high traffic areas. And over here in the classrooms, we'll have water so that they can wash their hands with soap and paper towels. The actual water fountains we will not be using because we want to keep the kids safe. We actually have water dispenser units around campus. Also in the classroom, we will have, for the teachers, sanitized towels that they can use to actually dispense and wipe things down. And then also through the classroom, we will be making sure that all of our desks are 6 feet apart from each other, so students are keeping their social distance and they are all being safe. So I know that throughout our campus, our water fountains are going to be covered. That's a safety procedure to keep our scholars safe. So with that in mind, we actually have water dispensers. And the water dispensers, you can come in and have your water container and fill that up, put your top on it, go back to class, and you're good to go. If you forget your water container, we will have some that will provide for you. So the safety procedures in our restrooms. They're safety procedures that all students need to follow so that they're all safe. Throughout campus also, there are safety signs on how to actually keep yourself safe in the restrooms and on campus. When you come into the bathroom, there will be specific hand soap dispensers for each of the sinks. And when you're in there, when you're washing your hands, sing the ABCs or sing happy birthday. That'll give you the 30 seconds to make sure your hands are thoroughly clean. And also we'll have paper towel dispensers for you to dry your hands thoroughly so you can go back to class and keep everyone safe in your classroom. So another safety procedure to keep our students and scholars safe this year is when you come to the health office. When you come to the health office, the first thing you need to do, clear of the front door, say right there, and you need to check and see if the health office is clear. And also when you're in the health office, you have another opportunity to take your temperature. If your temperature is 100.1 or above, you'll need to go home. So again, this is the health office's procedures to keep you safe. Check to make sure it's all clear before you come in. And when you come in, the nurse will probably be taking your temperature. Let's talk about recess and passing periods. We all know our school is under construction, but I guarantee you we will take all the precautions and make all the accommodations to make sure your child is safe during passing periods and during any recess or activity time. This year, the Natomas Unified School District is upgrading our heating, ventilation, and air conditioning filters to MERV 13 filters, which is a top grade filter. Also, Natomas Unified School District has purchased HEPA air purifiers for classrooms and offices. These air purifiers are in addition to our air filter upgrades for our HVAC units. For more information, our school plan detailing our procedures will be available in our digital backpack. As guidelines updates are released from the Sacramento County of Public Health, we will update our plan there. Visit our Natomas Unified School District's website and select the Distance Learning website tab to find all of the Natomas Unified District's digital backpacks. Thank you, American school community, parents, and scholars for taking this safety tour with me. I want to remind you that we have our social distancing posters in the front of our office, and I want everyone to stay safe. And these are the things I want you to remember. Stay safe, stay Eagle strong, and always remember we will get through this together. Have a great day, Eagles. Thank you.